Home systems have the solutions to providing electricity to rural areas across Africa. Addressing the media in Johannesburg, professional services firm PwC says there are 634 million people without electricity on the continent. The firm says new technological possibilities mean that the United Nations target of electricity for all by 2030 is achievable in Africa.
South Africa has high electrification levels, but that's not the case for many other African countries because of a lack of infrastructure which keeps remote villages off the grid. To speed up electrification, PwC says policymakers need to embrace new renewable off-grid technologies and innovative business models. The electrification of rural areas will go a long way in enabling economic growth and improving the quality of life.
A lot of people like in Nigeria and Ethiopia and Kenya are without access to electricity. And because of like the distance to the current grids and the terrain and because like the villages are very remotely and don't have enough economic strength. So in those specific areas, we see a lot more happening with off-grid electrification, and where we see new businesses being established with actually providing these people access to electricity, because if somebody has like a solar panel and a battery storage, it will cost them less money, to like have a light bulb or to charge the cell phone than doing that with kerosene. So there we see it really taking off.
With electricity prices increasing, more people and businesses may go off the grid. But the challenges of that include an upfront investment, policy framework, and safety considerations.
The challenges that people can expect is like on the operation and maintenance side. So that's something definitely on a mini-grid side, that needs to be looked into. How do you go and do your operation and maintenance? You need to start training people to actually do that. The other one, specifically on the mini-grid side, is on the safety, on the health and safety side, dependent on how you establish the mini-grid. In the small home solar systems, it's very important to get like a system that is of proper quality. And the systems that you can get now and that those companies provide are generally of very good quality. They provide warranties on it for like at least 2 years, so that people get trust in those systems as well.
PwC says the future of off-grid technologies and storage solutions could threaten the existing business models of power utilities, who will have to evaluate their current business approaches and make sure they are sustainable. Gloria Stefako, SABC News, Johannesburg.